Hey, Jessie, my friend Jessie Close is calling in from Bozeman, Montana.
The most crowded little town you ever don't want to come to.
Well, it's so funny. We run a travel show with our friend Peter Greenberg, and he talks about all these flights going in. And actually, I didn't realize that, but I just went and checked it out online. And there's 2 flights into Bozeman. There's the Bozeman International Airport, which is right there, right next to Yellowstone. And then there's the Bozeman small one, which is right. Is that close to being in town where you are?
No, I think you must be talking about the private plane, the airport for the private planes.
Uh-huh.
And that it's just down the tarmac from the big airport.
Oh, is it? Oh, okay. So people are flying in. Well, so if I was to come visit you, and I wish I did, but I didn't. We were going to last year, and this year no. But then I'd fly into Bozeman Yellowstone International Airport.
Yeah, it's kind of silly to call it international airport.
They do.
So stupid.
Well, they've got a lot of, you know what? They say it's the state's busiest hub with serving 1.5 million total passengers a year. So it does get some traffic through there.
Into Bozeman?
Yes.
Oh,
into the airport. So my friend.
I was driving down the street the other day, and on my street, I'm on the north side, and it's a very quiet little neighborhood. And there parked was a car from Massachusetts, and a car from South Dakota, and a car from, where was that one from? Like Tennessee? And I was like, go away!
I bet you have a neighbor that's doing a bed and breakfast, probably illegal bed and breakfast. That would explain that one.
Well, I have a neighbor who grandfathered in his bed and breakfast.
Well, there you go. There you go.
Yeah, because they're, he had a bed and breakfast, and then the city decided they didn't want any more. Maybe the hotel people did something.
Yeah.
Anyway.
So let me just introduce you properly. My friend Jessie, I've known since I've been, 17, 18 years old when I met you. So we've been friends for a long, long time, but I'm here on Maui, and you did get to come visit, and you're there in Bozeman, and I got to visit, but that was ages ago. And I'm sure Bozeman, what I saw, Bozeman then is very different than Bozeman now. Jessie got me started in radio. She came into my musical instrument store, Palos Music on Westwood Boulevard, and said, I have a radio station. I want a woman DJ. You were so far ahead of your time, even then. Like, I think you were like 16 or 16 then. So that's what got me started in radio. I went to work for you in your apartment in Westwood, basically. You had a radio station in your bedroom, and it was called K-Pot, and it was the first cable radio station around then. It got me started in radio. So I'm always eternally grateful for you. You moved to Bozeman in what year?
Oh gosh, I moved to Bozeman when my eldest son, who just turned 40.
Oh, gosh.
Do you believe that?
No.
I moved here when he was 3. So.
That's 37 years ago.
3.
Yeah, 37 years ago.
Yeah.
That's longer. I've been on Maui 31 years, so a little longer. And your sister's Glenn Close, and she landed up moving right next door to you, and she got in right before the prices probably doubled, right?
Yes, thank God.
Yeah.
I know, it's so silly. There's a house up the street selling for over $1 million. And I mean, this street is just a sweet little street with lots of little small houses. And it's kind of ridiculous, but I could probably sell my little house for $1 million, but I'm not going to.
Well, that's always the question, is it? I mean, you go, okay, should I sell it for $1 million, or but you love your house, but the temptation is right. The temptation, $1 million, So what's it like in Bozeman now with all these people coming in?
Well, the heat is getting to all of us.
Uh huh.
I don't know what people are coming in. It's probably no hotter than California.
Yeah.
It's bizarre. I can walk into town and walk along the sidewalks, and there's so many people and cars. It's nothing like it was when Glenn and I had a coffee house here called the Leaf and Bean.
Uh-huh.
And that's gone now.
Uh-huh.
But when I remember, oh gosh, this was in the early 90s when we had the coffee house. And I saw this woman come in, she was wearing, do you remember those horrible pants with the stirrups?
Yeah. Yeah,
She
yeah.
had this and high heels. And I thought, oh, it's a tourist. But then she was part of our coffee club, and I had to find her card, and she lived here. And I was like, oh, my goodness.
You saw it changing.
This is the beginning.
Yeah.
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 Well, but a lot of, not now your sister's very famous being Glenn Close, but there's a lot of movie people in the industry that had moved to Montana way before it became the hip place to go, and maybe that was also the predecessor and some of the reason it drew attention to that area is because you did have a lot of stars moving to to get big pieces of land.
Michael Keaton has a place in Big Timber. A lot of them are over in Paradise Valley.
Mm-hmm.
Jeff, what's his last name? It's terrible. He did a movie with 20 years ago. Jeff Bridges.
Oh, yeah, Jeff Bridges lives, yeah.
Yeah, he has a place over in Paradise Valley. Most of them are over in places with a lot of acreage. Certainly not places where you probably want to live year-round.
No, because it's too remote.
Yeah.
And then did you see the TV series Yellowstone?
Yes. The only reason I kept watching was because I liked that star.
Yes.
But it was so stupid. It was so not real.
Oh, really? It's not real. Okay.
Remember they branded that guy?
Yeah, they branded.
Well, if you work at this ranch, you gotta get a brand.
But think of the money. When you have things like that, it does bring money in because, it takes people and crews and things like that. And I think they did shoot some of that in Bozeman.
Yeah, I think they did.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then River Runs Through It was over in Livingston, which is kind of like a bedroom community. A lot of people live over there and work in Bozeman. But I am so happy that I have my little house. And you've got to come visit.
I want to come visit, but I want to come when there's not 1 million people, in the streets. Well, I'll have to find I bet I can't even find a place to stay in Bozeman right now. But and I'm moving, and
stay with me.
I mean, I'm moving right now. You can see what it's like here. You can't. Everything is doubled in price here. And the rents have they've tripled in price here. I mean, just 2-bedroom, nothing places are going for almost $4,000. It's crazy. Oh, it's insane. It's insane. I mean,
well, then that's the same thing that's happening here.
Exactly.
There's just too many people.
Yeah, exactly same thing. Exactly same thing. But I do want to come visit, and as soon as I figure out where I'm going to move to, and I move soon, which I have to do, and get that all stabilized, I am going to come visit. I want to see you. It's way overdue. It's been years. I know you came out a few years ago, but that was 4 years ago. Over 4 years ago you came out, so it's been too long.
I can't believe
it's over 4 years ago.
My 40-year-old son, Kalen, and his wife and his in-laws are coming to Maui in March.
Well, that's good. By then I'll know where I'm living, so they can come stay with us. Oh, God, if I find a place.
His father-in-law rented 3 places, so...
Oh, my gosh.
Okay. Pretty nice.
Well, I'm so glad you called in. You know what? I've been so busy. I'm way overdue talking to you, and this is the first I've had a chance to talk to you in too long.
I know.
And
well,
I miss you. I miss you. And
I miss you, too.
Yeah, and
I'm going to be 68 on Saturday.
Happy birthday! Oh, my gosh.
Thank you.
I've got to get you something. I'll get you an Amazon card.
No,
I've got to get you something. Wow.
You don't have to get
I am so glad you told me. Well, happy birthday, my friend. This is my birthday.
Thank you.
I need to get you something. So, big love and really, and I hope you go out and have a good time somewhere. I hope you get to go enjoy. Okay.
Well, I'm just gonna have friends drop by my house.
Oh, that's good.
I don't want to go anywhere. I'm too deaf to go anywhere.
Oh, well. Well, good talking to you.
You too, Cindy. Lots of love forever and ever.
You too, and I'll see you sometime. Sometime soon, hopefully. God bless you, and big birthday hugs to you.
Thanks.
Okay.
Okay. Lots of love.
Lots of love. Take care.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
Bye.